It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
Hey guys, welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, coming today from Wizard World here in Sacramento, California. Where I got a chance to check this stuff out. A lot of comics, a lot of sci-fi, some interesting cosplays we just saw right there. Coming up with this edition of Sidewalks, we got something really special to us here at Sidewalks. Back in the 90s, when the other version of Sidewalks aired, we did our very first satellite media tour with this particular actor, and today we got a reunion from him. Let's take a look at this picture right here. He's coming up a little later on the show. If you remember who he is, that was Young Indiana Jones. Actually, it's actor Sean Patrick Flanery. It's a reunion right here on Sidewalks. Stay with us. Hey everybody, welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment. Today we're coming to you from Wizard World here in Sacramento, California. And right now I have an actor who means a lot to us. He is part of Sidewalks Entertainment history. He doesn't know what it is yet, but he is Sean Patrick Flanery. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm very good.
Well, here's the history part of it. You were our very first satellite media tour, I think back in maybe 94 or so, when you were promoting Young Indiana Jones Chronicles movies. I think it was on the Family Channel.
Is that right?
Yeah, you were our very first. Your history of Sidewalks. Oh, I get a hug.
I love that.
Oh.
And I had no idea.
Yeah.
Holy cow, man, that's 21 years ago.
Was that 21 years ago?
It was 1994, man.
Yeah, something like that. You were promoting the movies.
That's really cool.
Is it true that you were interested in acting because of a girl?
I was interested in everything because of a girl. Pretty much every fork in the road, I followed the girl. You know, you have an option as a kid, and pretty much every big decision in my life, there was one component was the girl aspect. So, yeah, I mean, I was, the way I got into acting, I was at the University of St. Thomas, and the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen at the time was leaving a building every Monday. And so I went to business affairs, and I dropped my English class, and I said, I want to sign up for whatever they're teaching in that building at 9 a.m. And it ended up being the theater department, and that's how it all happened. You know, I did a couple of plays, well, a handful of plays at university, and then I wrote a piece of children's theater when I left, and I drove out to L.A. to produce the play, and that's kind of how it happened. So it was over a chick, as everything usually is.
Now, you had to, I guess, wait for your turn, then you eventually got Young Indiana Jones Chronicles?
Yeah, you know, when I moved out to L.A., you know, I wanted to put the play up, and so I got a job at TGI Fridays waiting tables, and I saved my money to get everything going, and that's how it happened. And I actually loved waiting tables. I adored it.
Would you do it again?
In a heartbeat. I met a ton of people every day. I dug it. I really, really dug it.
So, of course, Young Indiana Jones Chronicles gave you your first fame. Well, after all these years, what do you think about the show and your memory of it?
You know, I mean, obviously, Young Indiana Jones opened up every door that's open to me today. Every single one. I wouldn't even be here without Young Indiana Jones. I mean, it's George Lucas. It's an iconic character for me to step into the shoes of. I wish more people had seen it, you know, because in hindsight, it's one of the best things, in my opinion, and certainly for kids, it's ever been on TV, you know. I was the only fictitious character on the show. I mean, it's a real history lesson, but enveloped in an intriguing story. And, you know, my first day on the set, if you look at the call sheet is the day of work, listing the cast of characters, etc. It's, you know, Vanessa Redgrave, Christopher Lee, Elizabeth Hurley, Sean Patrick, you know, it's a who's who of actors and actresses. And then I was just this brand new kid thrown into a list of A-list actors. It was a wonderful experience for me. It really was. I mean, I'm honored to have ever been a part of something like that, and I'm very proud of it.
And quickly, we have to go here in a second, but Boondock Saints, I mean, people love that film. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, again, you know, Regis has been one of my dearest friends since before we even shot the first one. So when we both got that playing twin brothers, it was like, this is crazy. You know, they're going to, do they know we're going to get up to shenanigans? You know, you're going to turn us loose in Toronto and Boston with cameras. So I mean, it's one of the funnest films to shoot because you're doing it with one of your best friends. You know, I adore it. That's, you know, it's been an honor in my life to do a film that warrants a sequel, much less a film that warrants a trilogy, which now we're going to make the part 3. So it's happening. So, you know, I've been really lucky in this world and in this life, and certainly in this industry, to get an opportunity to do something that I love, and to be honest, that I do for free. So it's, you know, and that's what's wonderful about these events. You know, there's a line of people that want to tell you they appreciate you doing a job that I've already been compensated for. And now they want to stand in line and go, wow, you moved me. They want to come and I've never had a job before where people come to you after the fact and said, hey, you know what? That time that you worked for Atlas Van Lines, I want to thank you for not like knocking the leg off my couch when you moved it. Nobody's ever done that to me before. You know, nobody's ever said, you really dug that ditch well. Thank you. Never happened. But in this industry, after I've already been compensated financially, they stand in line and come and tell you that you made them laugh, or you made them cry, or that you got them through a rough time in their life. It's kind of crazy to think this industry exists, you know, but I'm very fortunate and grateful.
To all the fans, you love them.
I truly, from my heart of heart, do. I love this experience, you know, I really do.
Well, we appreciate you. I mean, you mean a lot to us in the history of Sidewalks. You're the first for us, you know, celebrity interviews, actually.
Well, I'm flattered, man. I'm flattered. I'm honored to be your first.
He's our first.
God bless you guys.
Thanks, Sean.
21 years later.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.